This is Math 4 video for April 30th, and this is lesson 137, and today we're talking about number patterns. So you have to do some detective work today as we find these number patterns, and if you look at number 1, it says complete the table, and the first row is packs of gum. So packs of gum, we have 1 pack of gum, 2 packs of gum, 3 packs of gum, 4 packs of gum. And they give us pieces. I want to know how many pieces are in a pack of gum. Well, the first number they give us is 5. So in 1 pack of gum, there are 5 pieces, okay? Well, what does that tell you if you have 2 packs of gum? How many pieces will you have altogether? Hope your mind's going 10, 10, 10. Well, that's correct. But let's think of a rule that helps us figure out why is this 10? Okay? Because it's a multiplication problem. I took 1 and I multiplied it by 5 and I got 5. And if there are 5 pieces in a pack, if I multiply each pack by 5, 2 times 5 equals 10. So what's the rule for 3? 3 times 5 equals 15. So there are 15. So it's thinking of doing the same rule every time. So 4 times 5 is 20. So if I had 4 packs of gum, I would have 20 pieces. Okay? Look at number 3. In number 3, it's the same idea, but we have an input and we have an output, and our boxes are turned a little bit. So we have 2, 5, 3, 6, 4. Now, in this case, I automatically see here that 3 times 2 equals 6. But does 2 times 2 equal 5? No. So in this case, the multiplication rule won't work. What can we do? We could add, okay? We could say, well, how do I get from 2 to 5? 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I added 3. So let's see if that will work. Now, we come up with a rule. We have to think through it, okay? And then we have to try that rule with the other numbers, okay? It should work with every number. So let's see if it works here. 3 plus 3 equals 6, okay? So our rule for this one is plus 3. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. Okay? So every time you have to figure out how to get from one to the other, just like we did here. But it has to work for every number. Okay? So I can't multiply here, add here. You have to have the same rule for each one. Okay? Now, this is kind of fun. On number 5, it says complete the pattern. You may use a calculator. Okay? So on number 5, they give us 4, 9, 14, 19, and they want us to come up with 3 more numbers. Sorry, I ran out of room. Okay? So the question is how did they get from 4 to 9? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So did they add 5 every time? Well, let's look. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, it works there. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, plus 5. Okay, so they were adding 5 every time. Okay, so you need to do 19 plus 5 to get this number. And then do this number plus 5 to get this number. Okay? It's like skip counting by 5s there. Okay? So you have to figure out the rule. And if you would like to use a calculator on that section, you may. Okay? So those are the things you're going to be doing. If you look down at number 10, they're going to have some crazy rules like multiply by 2, subtract 1. Or multiply by 2 and add 1. Okay, so we have to figure out on number 10, how did they get from 20 to 41? Okay, so if you look at A, our first option is multiply by 2 and subtract 1. Well, if I took 20 and I multiplied by 2 and I subtracted 1, I would get 39. That's not my next number. Okay, so it can't be A. B says multiply by 2 and add 1. Multiply by 2 and then add 1. Ding ding. Okay, do it again. Make sure that if we took 41, we multiplied it by 2. We have to use the same rule. And we add 1. We should get 83. Is that the next number in line? It is. Okay, so B is the rule. So for number 10, the answer is B in the blue box. Okay, so have fun with these. I think it's like doing a little bit of detective work. And then tomorrow you will have a chapter review.